I am being slandered and defamed, at least in my mind and conscience and in the mind and conscience of others. There was a man by the name of Eric Gonzales, Gonzo. He started listening to me on the internet. He liked what he heard. You're out committing adultery, whoring around. That Eric Gonzo. It's just a sad situation. So, you know, after hearing all this and sitting down and having a meeting with him, we decided, Dave, it's not in our best interest. He goes and he takes this woman who was listening to me. Her name was Iris.
Takes this woman who was listening to me. Her name was Iris.
I've been in Christianity 3 years, for 3 years prior to that, but she got to the point where she was feeling stagnated, and then all of a sudden she gets this reality of truth through me, not through Dowell.
Takes this woman who was listening to me. Her name was Iris.
Sis, what do you have to say about your husband here that they trying to defame?
So first of all, I want to say that I already esteemed him because he brought me into truth.
Through me, not through Dowell. Through me, not through Dowell.
And this woman's husband went back to the islands.
I am no longer with the father of our child. He is not in the picture because he has been deported to Central America.
Not the islands?
Not the islands.
You sure not the islands?
Not the islands.
This woman's husband went back to the islands.
Not the islands.
You sure not the islands?
Not the islands.
And I know my children are low, you talking about my pastor like that, but it is what it is. He's a heathen in my eyes. What he's doing as far as building Sabbath community, he ain't no different than the Amish community as well as the Christian pastor. Ain't no difference. So because he's doing that, because the Christian people have, you know, multiple churches, T.D. Jakes has all these churches, and Creflo Dollar got all these churches, I should go and esteem them because they got that? Like really? Nah, that ain't gonna happen. So the same way, I'm not fond of Creflo Dollar, I'm not fond of, what's his name, T.D. Jakes. I'm definitely not fond of a Christian, Amish community person claiming to be an Israelite. That's not gonna happen. As far as my ex-wife, I feel this journey has allowed me to understand and see her as, you know, of another nation, not of a bloodline Israelite.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Now, my question would be, if I'm guilty of adultery based on this relationship, what would that make Dowell with my ex-wife?
Right. No, say it again. Say that again.
If I am guilty of adultery based on this relationship,
if you are guilty for being in an adulterous affair with a woman that was with a man separated for numbers of years, right?
Right.
Have one child with him?
Correct.
Right.
If I'm guilty of adultery, then the question is, what does that make Dowell with Nelly, who has 3 children from me?
And how long was y'all separated?
From an individual that still proclaims this truth. Period.
Right. Let me ask you a question. Is your ex-husband in the truth? Knowing he's a Hebrew Israelite, knowing who the Most High is, Hamashiach, the mysteries, and is he anywhere in this knowledge?
He's following idolatry by following the religion of Catholic.
How long was y'all not together?
I would say years. I've been separated from him since our son has been 2-3 years old.
Oh, okay, 2-3 years old. How old is your son right now?
He's 12 now.
He's 12 years old. Okay, so 2-3 years old is like 10 years.
Yeah, 19 years.
9-10 years ago.
Right. 9-10 years ago. Okay, and he's not from the islands.
He's not from the island. He's from Central America. He was deported, and he's back in the States. Okay? If this man felt like his wife was taken away from him, I believe he would not be having that relationship that he has now with Ephraim.
But what, they have a relationship?
Yes, they do. They have each other's phone numbers, they call each other, or they text each other.
Eric, buenos días. Buenos días.
I need Justin uniform.
Necesito necesito un uniforme para Justin. I need Justin uniform.
Okay.
Solo se llevó. Ah, okay.
Tell me what it's saying.
Okay. Solo se llevó uno. He just left one. Okay, when he comes to look his stuff, you tell me when you can. Better. Sería cuando Iris no esté. Si vienes con Justin, better was when Iris no in there. If you come with Justin, okay, Eric, I warning you. Or I told you, hello, call me when you can. Thank you. Say, Joseph, pudiera ser a las maybe 6:45 a.m. It is getting to at 7 a.m.
Okay, that's Irish. That's
Iris. Okay, Joseph, Justin are in my house. Iris bring me to him. Okay.
all right.
You got
Right.
me.
So basically saying, we're gonna bring Justin.
Yeah.
Justin, just that third. Okay. Go on. Gracias. All right.
Okay, let me just say this. She came home one day and she said, "Listen, he wants to know. He would like to know who his son has been being cared by." She told me more or less where he worked at. I realized his profession. So without letting her know, without letting him know, I was caring for the son at the time, and I went over there and I met him. We spoke face to face. I was very transparent with him as regards to my relationship, as to my current separation with my children or what have you, and that I wouldn't allow myself to do that to another man. And so the position that I took with him and let him understand he was the father and I knew my place in the relationship, he had much respect for that. And throughout our relationship, whenever I needed to correct or address his son, there was always a form of dialogue between him and I. And on several occasions, he's told me that how he esteems me as a man, that I'm a good man because of the way I've dealt with his son, with his ex, as well as even with him, and how professional or kind or courteous I've been towards him throughout this relationship. And so I'm honored that in the midst of all of this that's going on and all of this confusion, everything that they're saying, I know the truth. I know the reality. We'll be getting a testimony even from him, in the near future pertaining our relationship. He'll it's funny because he'll attest to my character as the man with his ex. He'll attest to my character because he highly esteems me. Mind you, the allegations is that I took her from this guy.
Took her.
And I can't go back.
Snatchies.
And I can't go back.
Snatchies. You hostage.
I
Because I got into Jack. I was in the car when Ephraim called them, and we had the audio
Right.
now, where Ephraim called them on the phone, was thanking them for fixing the truck,
Right.
and
yes.
he was like, "Oh, no problem. You know what I'm saying?" They had a good conversation for a good 1-2 minutes.
Yeah, a couple of minutes.
You know what I'm saying? It was a couple of minutes, and they were just like, "Yeah, man, no problem, man. Everything's good."
So that being said,
We're calling Jose Justin Dad.
Hello.
hello, Jose.
Hey, ¿cómo anda, Eric?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
Bien, gracias a Dios, todo bien.
Oh, I just wanted to call you to let you know thank you for working on the car, bro. I haven't had no problems. I appreciate you, bro.
real?
Thank you.
No problem, man. Anytime,
How's Justin doing? Just say this.
I'm a witness to that conversation.
Right. So let me say this. So he's a mechanic, both certified mechanic in automobile as well as aviation. So he's doing well for himself. So he's not like he's a bum or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And so during that time, a few weeks back from that conversation, he realized that there was something wrong with the vehicle and told me that he would address it if I went and got the part. So I said, no problem. And took the part, offered him money. Once he fixed it, he refused to take the money. You know what I'm saying? And it all stems from the relationship I have with him because of how I treat his son. And again, he respects and esteems me, and for that reason, we have such a good relationship.
You took his wife, and he don't want to take your money.
I know,
And
right?
he fixes his car.
And he fixed his car. Wow.
Yeah, he's good. I just picked him up, and he was in Georgia with con la mamá y todo el mundo ahí. I just picked him up right now.
Yeah, I know. I heard about that. I haven't been home yet. I'm running around, and I just wanted to really just take this opportunity to thank you for fixing my car and stuff like that, man. I appreciate you, all right?
No problem, bro. Anytime, cuando hay que resolver, hay que resolver.
Nah, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. I may have a friend of mine that needs to get his vehicle looked at. I'll let you know.
Okay. No problem, man. Anytime.
All right, my friend. Bless. Thank you.
All right, man. Thank you. No problem. Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Dang. You must got the powers.
Yes. The powers.
Oh, my goodness.
But let me say this. Let me just say this. It's disappointing when I hear, I hear D. Jerry talking and trying to, be adamant about the Viper.
The Viper, right? You're the Viper.
So, it's like, it's obvious that they're being coached to do this. Because the question is, why didn't you do this 5 years ago? Why? Oh, I forgot. Their star witness let them down, so they had to stir it up since they put their foot in their ass.
Right. Well, who's their star witness again?
Denzel McGee.
Brother Marshall. Brother Marshall. Brother Marshall.
Yeah, Brother Marshall.
Welcome back, Brother Marshall.
Welcome back. Whatever.